Hello everyone. Today I want to share a story about the stereotype I've had experienced since I moved from Ukraine to the United States. A few months after I've arrived in California, I was having a conversation with someone who asked me, "Where I'm from?" When I say Ukraine, they immediately say, "Oh, you know Russian," and they start speaking to me in a few words of Russian, like say hi or something like this. I explained that Ukrainian and I speak Ukrainian and Ukrainian is my native language. The person looks surprised and say, "I thought it was the same language." I remember feeling a little disappointed. I knew they weren't trying to be rude, but it made me realize how little many people know about Ukraine. Before moving here, I even never imagined how that I more often could be explained that Ukrainian and Russian is different languages. After moving, when I'm here, I began like hearing very often this and similar comments about the language and country in general. People are asking me about the in general countries. They ask me about they say that it's for them it sounds the same, these languages, that's why they assume this. And also some of them even didn't know that the Ukraine has their own language and Ukraine has their own culture. So when I first had that conversation, of course it frustrated me. The war already had the impact in my life, so I first moved here because of the war, and our right now our people is exactly defending our identity, our country. So that's why also I understand how important to explain people the differences. So I realize they with the more explanation and more information, people start understand what the truth is. And instead of becoming upset, I started just treating this conversation, this opportunity to share the information. So right now, when someone asks me where I'm from, I'm proudly saying I'm from Ukraine, and I'm happy to answer the all questions that I have and explain from the real like Ukrainian how what the situation is, what the country is, what the culture is, and what the language Ukrainian is. And also I understand also through this what the stereotype is. So when you don't have enough information, so you make some assumption, and it's very often not correct. So to avoid this, we have to just ask questions, be open, and this actually can help to work with the stereotype. Thank you.